everyone. This is Heather Davis. I just want to thank all of you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. When I entered the InfoWars contest, it was April 2nd. So it was like the second day you could even enter. I was the first female to enter, and I slapped it up there so fast. Like, I didn't even think anything would come of it. And now I have these subscribers, and so yeah, I feel like I need to keep doing some reports for you guys and sharing my knowledge. I do have a pre-med degree and a musical theater degree, so I also have a music channel. I'm complete cheeseball. I just like to do those things, singing and dancing, and I'm just weird. I want to talk to you today about a couple of things. The first is going to be the boycott of the week. Walmart that week. It was in respect to the GMO story that I did. And then in a following video, I had mentioned you should talk to your neighbors about the effects of BPA. And it is an estrogenic causing compound that is it's in the lining of our cans, and it's in plastic. It's on receipts. And if plastic bottles, they leach and it's not just BPA, it's any phthalate in general, these water-soluble kind of chemicals, get in our food. So if you just avoid plastic in general and stick with glass and stainless steel, those are good choices, okay? But this week I want to talk about avoiding trans fat, and we're going to boycott all the products that have trans fat. So I know you're going to go to the grocery store at least once this week. When you go, don't look at the front label, okay, where all the lies and propaganda and commercialism is. Don't look at the nutrition facts that's really big and bold and meant to distract you. Look at the ingredients on the product that you're buying, and if it says hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated in the label, don't buy it. It's just going to be a learning experience for you, because you're going to buy the same things over and over to see if you're, giving yourself a potential for heart disease, excess inflammation, which can of course lead to cancer, and as well as depression. Trans fats have been linked to depression as well. So if it says partially hydrogenated or hydrogenated, don't buy that. Now, it might still say trans fat free on the label, but that is a legal loophole that's put there because this is how it works. When the FDA or the FTC or whoever makes their decision, the people that work there used to work for the major corporations. That's how they got that big fancy job, is when they work for a big fancy corporation. So they kind of know what these corporations go through and what they need to get a competitive edge. And subconsciously or consciously, it seems that when these things happen, that these regulations really affect the small business owner more than anybody. Hopefully those people are just going to not sell trans fats at all, though, in this case. So boycott of the week, don't buy anything with trans fats, and then hopefully when you learn what that product is that you've been buying, you just won't buy it from now on. We do vote with our dollars. I firmly believe that. And that money has to flow, and I said that in my other videos. So really, where we put our money is, I think, more valuable than voting. And I hate to say that with my 10-year-old neighbor here in the living room listening to me, but I really feel that unfortunately that's kind of where we're at right now. You have your own opinions. So boycott of the week is trans fats. And also, I want to go a little further into GMOs. The Non-GMO Project is my favorite NPO at the moment. There are a lot of really good nonprofit organizations, but the Non-GMO Project is cool, and they can help us. Now, if there is a favorite food that you have and it has one ingredient in it that bothers you because you think, oh, I wonder if that soy lecithin is GMO and I just don't want to eat that, you could actually contact that company and tell them about the Non-GMO Project. Because what they will do is they'll take the work out of it for these food manufacturers. I know from my own experience how difficult it is to get even a single product together to get up for sale. You have to have a label, you have to have packaging and shipping, you have to have FDA approved containers, you have to follow interstate commerce laws. There are a lot of things to worry about, and finding non-GMO is not at the top of these companies' lists, okay? Especially because it costs more for them to do the research and it costs more to use that. But the Non-GMO Project actually, they specialize, according to a conversation I had with a gentleman on the phone, they specialize in doing that work for the company. So really, we just have to get our favorite food companies in contact with the Non-GMO Project. I don't represent them in any way, by the way. I'm just giving you my opinion. And maybe our food can start improving, and maybe your favorite food won't become on the boycott of the week. So I'm going to change it, by the way, to boycott this. And this week, boycott this, trans fat.